Hey everyone, welcome to the Alba Method and day 3 of our 30-day movement challenge. Today's class is just going to be an all levels Vinyasa flow. Vinyasa means in Sanskrit to place in a special way. Here in Western yoga, we always typically associate Vinyasa with linking breath to movement. And while yes, there's an aspect of that to the Vinyasa practice, it's also about how you move and your consciousness when you're moving. So always being super aware of what your body is doing, your feet specifically, when moving in a Vinyasa practice. Of course, we want to try and link the inhales to the exhales while we move, but also breathe as you breathe. Don't put too much pressure on that. The breath will come with the movement. We want to find that fluidity and that grace within our movement, and that's what Vinyasa is all about, to place in a special way with intention and focus. Today, you're just going to need your mat. You might want to grab a block if that's pertinent to your practice. Again, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right or something hurts, feel free to modify or discard it altogether. When you're ready, let's get started. So for today, we're going to start in a comfortable seat, whether that's sitting cross-legged or sitting on your knees like I am. And I want you to gently just bring the hands to the knees wherever you are. Shrug the shoulders up a couple times. Take a few shoulder rolls. And then just gently close the eyes and start to breathe. And I want you to just notice the breath. Just notice where it is. Is it shallow in the upper body? Do you notice any tension points with the breath? And now I want you to imagine the rib cage, both the front and back, start to move in a three-dimensional way. So the breath starts to move not just up and down or in and out, but both up and down, in and out, and side to side. And as you bring that awareness right to the rib cage, notice that expansion, how the entire mid-body widens. And then notice that deflation, how everything kind of hugs to the midline. And this is an active, intentional breath. And we can start to feel that rhythmic motion happening. So remember, today, breathe as you breathe. And slowly and subtly, the breath will start to link to our movement. From here, gently open the eyes. Inhale, reach your arms out, bring your palms to touch, look up at your hands. And as you exhale, bring the hands to heart, bow your chin towards your chest. Again, inhale, reach up, bring the palms to touch, look up. And exhale, hands come through heart center, bow your chin. Good, let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, just bring those arms to the side. Shrug the shoulders up towards the ears. And from here, place that right hand onto the mat. Start to reach up and over that right side. And look down towards the hand. And then start to rotate the gaze up underneath the bicep. Do that 1 more time, using that bottom hand as your solid foundation. Good, looking down at the hand. Switch sides, placing that left hand, pulling the elbow in towards the ribs for support, reaching up and over, and then breathe right into that left rib cage. Just pause. Start to take the gaze down towards the hand, the chin towards the shoulder, and then start to rotate the neck. And only go to where you feel a slight tension point, not anything forced. Nothing should hurt. Look down at the hand. Come back to your center. Inhale. Let it go. Exhale. Good. Wherever you are, come into a tabletop position. Coming to all fours, immediately step that right foot back, pressing through the heel. Stretching out that calf. And then pick up that foot, take a few ankle circles in one direction and the other, just waking up those feet. Keeping the arms strong and the belly pulling in. And then pause. Start to flex the foot. Extend your left arm forward, finding spinal balance. Reach as if you were shaking someone's hand and then push into that right hand. Good. From here, start to bend the right knee, pointing the toes. Pull that elbow in. Crunch, finding a rounding through the spine, cat round spine. Touching elbow to knee and then extend out, slow and controlled. With the breath, inhale, pull in, crunch. On the exhale, pull out. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And extend back, spinal balance, pause. Release, switch sides, step that left foot back, pressing through the ball of the foot. Feel that stretch through the Achilles, through the calf. And then pick up that foot, take those ankle circles. Again, just waking up the foot, whatever organic feels good. And then dial those toes down and extend your right arm forward. The bicep comes by the ear, pulling the belly in. The low rib cage pulls in to protect your low back. Keeping that left arm nice and strong, controlling the movement. Start to point the toes as you pull elbow in towards the knee, rounding through the spine, belly button to spine, and then extend out. Good, nice and slow. Inhale. Nice controlled movement. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. So good. One more time. Exhale, extend back, just pause. Feel that in the body and release. Coming into that tabletop position. Walk the hands forward. And then I want you to gently flip the hands so the fingertips face back towards the knees. And if the hands are turned out a little bit, that's okay, depending on your wrist mobility. Start to just shift your hips back towards your heels and drop the chin down towards the chest. Now from here, I want you to start to find a cat round spine, really shrugging the shoulders towards the ears. Feel that. And release. Good. Shake that out. And come into downward facing dog. So the knees can be bent here. Again, if you have tight hamstrings, and we're not quite there yet, even into the ankle flexion, just go ahead and bend the knees. And as you bend the knees, I want you to think about melting the heart, melting the chest, pressing more into the thumb mounds and the index finger to feel a nice stable foundation. So we allow the neck to relax. Just look between the heels. And whether the legs are bent or straight, that's okay. Start to lift the heels, pressing through the balls of the feet and each toe. The belly pulls in and the hips are high to the sky, and then drop the heels. Just melt them. Don't force them down. With the breath, inhale, lift the heels, pressing through the balls of the feet. Feel the legs get tall. Exhale, melt the heels. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. The upper body stays strong. Good. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, lift the heels, adding on. Start to roll forward, taking the shoulders over the wrists. You may need to adjust your hands a little bit. That's okay. But the hands and feet shouldn't need to move much coming from plank to down dog, depending on body structure. But from here, I want you to just push the ground away, pull the low belly in, and then send the hips high to the sky, downward facing dog, letting the heart go towards the thighs. With the breath, lift the heels as you roll forward to plank. Feeling the glutes get strong, the entire body is strong. Exhale, hips to the sky, melt the heels. Good. 2 more with the breath. Inhale. Not too fast, not too slow. Really expand through the breath. Exhale. Following the gaze with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, inhale, shift forward to plank. Pause. Start to come all the way down to your belly, whether you start on the knees or take that mid-plank pose. From here, walk the hands back so that the thumbs are almost to the bottom of your rib cage. Pressing through the tops of the feet so much so that your kneecaps lift. Find a little baby cobra. Inhale. We're using the back muscles to lift the chest. The hands are there for support. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, slowly lower. Keeping the belly button off the mat. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice, safe movement. Good. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, press yourself up through a tabletop position. Resetting the hands and the feet and come back into downward facing dog. And just notice where you're at. The breath. And how the body feels so far. From here, just bend the knees and step your feet towards your hands. And here I want everyone to keep their knees nice and bent so that the belly comes all the way to the thighs. I use my hands to grip the mat and then start to just let the head hang nice and heavy. Good. Pulling the belly in. Protect the low back. And if there's any pain here, come into this halfway lift. From here, everyone comes into the halfway lift. Hands to the shins. Start to gaze forward, finding a nice neutral spine. Exhale, you're going to bend the knees, finding a deep squat. Let the hands get heavy on the mat. Let your head drop. 2 more. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Hands come onto the shins. Exhale, deep squat. Weight is in the heels. Let the head get heavy. Last time, find that halfway lift. And exhale, find that deep squat. Let the head be heavy. From here, halfway lift, pause. Now from here, bring your hands to your hips and let that bring you up to a nice neutral spine. The belly pulls in, arms come down by the sides, palms face open. Inhale, reach the arms up, bring your palms to touch. And as you exhale, just interlace the fingers and press the palms to the sky, hiding your ears with your biceps. From here, take a side body stretch, lifting up all the way out of that hip. And come back to center. Belly stays strong as we fold to the left. Good. Come back to center. From here, take the hands behind the head. Let your head just relax into your hands. Maybe shift side to side a little, keeping the belly strong. And then just release the hands down. Take a breath in, shrug the shoulders up, and allow the shoulders to drop down the back. 2 more times. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back and down. Couple more times here. And then allow the shoulders to find a nice neutral position. Spinning the palms forward once again. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms press. This time we'll bow over the legs, forward fold. Let the head be the last to fall. Take that halfway lift. Hands come to the shins and plant your palms. Step back to your plank. Again, you can come halfway down or start on the knees. The elbows pull back as we lower all the way to the belly. Nice and controlled. Tops of the feet come to the mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Starting to link breath to movement. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Come through tabletop or through that plank position into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Take a breath. Exhale, melt the heels. Check in. Good. Walk your feet a couple inches closer to one another. Start to bring your right heel in line with your hip. Pause. Good. So we don't want to lift from the hip. We want to lift from the back of the thigh. Flex the foot a lot, engaging that quad. And then go ahead and step wide to a nice wide runner's lunge here. So the foot comes to the outside of the mat. And again, you may need to scoot that back foot back if you've got long legs or you're tall. Bring that left arm in, supporting the shoulder. And then find a nice gentle twist here. Reach that right arm up. Planting the hand on the knee, use that as leverage to twist a little deeper. Bring the top of the left foot flat. Activating that hamstring, just pull that left heel in towards your glute and then control the release. Good. 2 more. If this is too much on the knee, feel free to leave it out or fold up your mat. 1 more. Now, as you release, tuck the toes, lift the back knee, plant the palms, the whole body moves together. Right leg reaches high. From here, we'll step through to a lunge. Pause. Again, adjusting the feet. Take the hands, interlace them on top of the thigh, and then once you've got your balance, reach those arms up. Pause. Back leg, back heel is up and strong. Knee is stacked over that right ankle. From here, open up to warrior 2 and pause. And again, check out your feet. Make sure we're taking a nice wide stance. We really can bring that right knee over the right ankle. Not reaching too far forward or too far back, but coming and settling right in here. The feet move the body, so I want you to spin your right toes in, bringing the feet parallel, arms come overhead. We'll take a warrior 2 to the back of our space. Good. Pause. Settle into this left side. Make those little adjustments. Making sure that the knee is not falling in, but we're pressing that knee out towards the outer edge of the foot, pressing through the outer edge of that right foot, and allowing the shoulders to settle right over the hips. Take an inhale. Get big with the body. And then exhale. Just settle in. Good. Coming back to that star shape. Palms press overhead. Warrior 2 to the front of the space. Inhale. Come back up. Star. Move the feet with the body. Exhale. Warrior 2 to the back of the mat. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Warrior 2. Pause. Take that reverse warrior. Nothing moves but the upper body. Right arm reaches straight up. Lightweight in that back hand. And then pick up that back heel as we step back to our plank position. Again, moving the whole body together. You can come all the way down for cobra or find that mid-plank and pause. Shoulders in line with the elbows. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, from the belly, pull back, downward facing dog. Breathe. So good. Check in. Good. On your next inhale, reach that left heel in line with the hips, staying strong through the leg. Using your core, step wide to that runner's lunge. And again, if you have tight hips or tight hamstring, you can turn those toes out to about 11 o'clock. Bring the top of that right foot down. Just take a twist here. Pushing into that right hand, lifting up. Good. Start to pull that right heel in towards the glute. And release. 2 more. Reach it in. And then control, keeping that right glute strong to protect the hip. Last time. As you release, tuck the toes, plant the left palm, sweep the left leg high, and step through to lunge. Good. Taking the hands on top of that left thigh. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. The body starts to recognize the movement. Now we can start to explore, soften into it. Good. Coming back to that star shape, palms press, legs stay strong. Move the feet, warrior 2. The gaze follows over that right hand. Again, inhale. And exhale to the front. Inhale, moving those feet. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Warrior 2, pause. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stretching out of that hip, breathing into that left side, and then the whole body moves together. Pick up that back heel, step back. Set up your foundation, and then coming halfway down or all the way down, your choice. Inhale, lift up for cobra or upward facing dog. Thighs, legs off the mat. Exhale, pull back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. And let it go. Good. We flow. Good. From here, we flow together. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Use that core. Step wide to a runner's lunge. Bringing that back knee down. Reach up. Find that twist. Bringing the top of the left foot down. Bring that heel in towards the glute. You can stay there or start to reach back for the foot. Pressing into that left hand. Standing on that front foot. And then everything moves together. Tuck the toes as you release that right palm. Right leg reaches up. Step through to your lunge. Good. Inhale, legs stay strong as you come up for high lunge. And then exhale, warrior 2. Gaze is soft. Good. Coming into that star shape, palms press. Warrior 2 to the back. Again, inhale. Moving the feet to move the body. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale, come to star. Pause here. And let's dive over the legs for a stretch. Nice wide-legged forward fold. Let the head be nice and heavy. Take a halfway lift. And exhale, stretch. Using those legs to stay strong. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, warrior 2. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, picking up that back heel. Palms press. Step back to plank, setting it up, coming halfway down or all the way down. And then lifting up. Inhale. Exhale, pull back. Stay strong. Last time through. Inhale, reach that left leg up. Step wide to that runner's lunge. Pause. Bringing the back knee down. Setting it up. Bringing the top of the foot down as you extend the left arm up. Start to pull that right heel in, and maybe we reach back and touch the foot. Maybe we just reach for it. Or maybe we grab the foot and use our hamstring to pull it closer to us. Keep pressing into that right hand. Get big with the breath. Exhale, release everything together. Palms press. Reach that left leg high. Stepping through to lunge. Pause. Good. Setting up that foundation first, and then rise up to high lunge. And exhale, warrior 2. Good. Coming up to that star pose. And exhale, warrior two to the back. Again, star. Let the breath take you into warrior two. Good, again. Warrior two. Last time, inhale, press palms overhead, and then find that forward fold. Let the head be nice and heavy. Good, inhale, take a halfway lift. And exhale, stretch. Beautiful, take that halfway lift. Let that bring you all the way up. And then warrior two to that left side, front of the space. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, taking it all the way down. Taking that vinyasa, coming halfway down. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, pulling back. Close the eyes, check in. Beautiful work. Beautiful. From here, just gently come down to the knees, shifting the hips to one side, coming onto your butt, and then nice and slow, controlled, rolling onto the back. Good. Pull the knees into the chest and just pause, rocking side to side with the knees together, and just notice how your body feels. This is where we start to absorb all this energy we created. You can take some clockwise circles with the knees. That feels great on the low back. One direction and then the other, using the core to control the movement. And then as you're ready, cactus or goalpost the arms. Just drop the knees to the right and look over your left shoulder if your neck allows it. Using the core body, coming back to center. Inhale. And exhale, dropping those knees to the left and looking over to your right. Coming back to center, inhale. Good. Wrapping those arms around the shins, pull your forehead to your knees. Sealing it in, and then take a full body stretch here. Extend the arms, extend the legs. And we just have a quick moment of stillness. We're just here for about 30 seconds. We used up all of our time moving, so set it up and just close the eyes. Allow yourself to surrender. Give yourself this time. Bringing that awareness back to the expansion of the chest, the expansion in the rib cage, and imagining the breath once again moving three-dimensionally. In, out, up and down, side to side, utilizing all of our lung capacity here. Being grateful for this breath. Feel all that energy from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. And when you're ready, inhale, reach those arms up overhead, stretch. Take up all that space. Pulling the knees into the chest and either rocking yourself up or turning to one side, finding a nice cross-legged position or on your knees where we first began. And bring the hands together in front of your heart and just bow the chin gently down. And we seal this in the same way because you get to keep this energy. It's yours to keep. You created it. And you took the time to carve out the space and do your practice. So give yourself that salute, give yourself that honor. And then bringing the thumbs to the forehead, we just find gratitude for everything. And for whatever it is you're grateful for. And from that, we bow to this practice and to all things. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this class. We'll see you tomorrow for day 4. Ciao.